The body snatcher, the body snatcher, the body snatcher. Dillian Whyte is on the prowl. He is trolling big time once again. He calls Anthony Joshua a cunt and a pussy. He states that, he still has the outline of it's a poster outline of Anthony Joshua. He's throwing it down, kicking it, and all this shit. You know what I mean? And it's like he's doing that to express his dislike for Anthony Joshua. But at the same time, he's also trying to sell a future fight, And while I'm at it, I need to cover this also. So I'm going to kill two birds with one stone. Dillian Whyte states that, Miller is the easier fight. There's no way they would want to take a fight with me. And, that's why they picked Miller. And the thing is, I think that Dillian Whyte and I'm honestly, I'm not saying I'm glad the fight didn't happen between them two. My only thing about Dillian Whyte and Anthony Joshua is these guys have fought before. And it wasn't like a, a Derek Chisora or Dillian Whyte won. It wasn't like, hey, I think this person won. I thought, no, it ended in a knockout. Dillian Whyte's ass was unconscious. Okay, that right uppercut met him to the jaw, and that jaw, went up, and that head went back, and that head bounced off the canvas, and and he got hung all up in the ropes and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, it looked massive. Okay, so I do get why Dillian Whyte wants him get back. I get that, but for them to change up the switch over to fight Jarrell Miller, it's a good introduction to the American public. Dillian Whyte and Anthony Joshua wouldn't be that fight to fight here. That would be a more fight to cater to the British fans, okay? Because that's an all-out British fight. Now, two world fighters now. One champion, one contender. They're both world star pedigree. But what I'm saying is that's a local fight, okay? It would be best at home, okay? But I look at fights or fighters making comments about other fighters. I always think to myself anytime I hear a fighter say, "Oh man, he's a cherry pick. He ain't fought nobody. Why you pick that guy?" The first thing I think of is, okay, did you ever fight that guy? It would be different if he fought that guy and then of course a guy that didn't fight him fights the guy that you already beat. I get that totally. Even though triangle theories don't always apply, but it's a good barometer at the end of the day, because it's like, okay, I obviously beat the guy that you're fighting. So why are you fighting that guy? By that logic, I understand. But the truth of the matter is Dillian Whyte has not fought Miller. I would love to see Miller and Dillian Whyte face off. That would be a good fight. You know what I mean? Two shit talkers. I think Miller has Dillian Whyte. Dillian Whyte's probably ranked 4 in the shit talking category, though. You know what I mean? Because he does talk a lot. You look at what he's doing now. He's trolling Anthony Joshua. So yeah, he has a lot of tricks up his sleeve, but no one beats the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury can talk more shit. He talks more shit than Jesse Jackson. He can talk some shit. And George Bush. So this guy, yeah. Tyson Fury takes that crown. Second is probably Jarrell Miller. You know what I mean? So I would give Dillian Whyte third or fourth. But there's somebody in there that does talk a lot of smack. But anyway, I think Dillian Whyte would probably be the harder fight. But again, Joshua hasn't fought him yet either. So we can't say that Miller is an easy touch. We don't know that yet. And if he goes and blows out Joshua and then Dillian comes back, okay, that'll make that legit because, from what we saw, Anthony Joshua had an easy night with him. So that means he probably, and a lot of people would interpret that he didn't belong in there anyway. You should have fought Dillian Whyte. And Dillian Whyte could be like, see, told you, motherfucker, right? So, But again, we don't know that yet, and we have to find out when that time comes to see what type of competition or what Jarrell Miller brings to that fight. So that's my counterpunch on that, guys. You guys tell me what you think about Dillian Whyte, his trolling, his constant trolling to Anthony Joshua, his claim that Miller's the soft touch. You guys tell me what you think. Please subscribe, and you guys have been Counterpunched. Peace.